Hello and welcome to Monday night streaming. Um, Today I'm going to be upgrading the Winter character model because she appears in chapter 20. And of course she's been told that she looks identical to Princess Leia, so we're going to be starting with the upgraded Princess Leia character model and working from there. Let's see, just a second. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope you're excited for Star Wars Day this week. So yeah, I'll get started shortly. I just released for people following me on Twitter and Instagram, you saw earlier, which is the Stormtrooper poster. That was fun to put together, and the Stormtroopers look so good. I can't wait to actually animate them in some of the scenes later on. You haven't seen too many Stormtroopers, so they're not really been that present. But obviously they do feature quite heavily later on in the story. Floopy, hello. Floopy, you should try posting that link again just to see if you'll surprise. Just to see if it works now. As I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to be working on Winter, and I've already updated the Leia character model, which you can see right here, because they say that Winter looks very similar to Leia. I'm pretty sure identical actually. I thought, well, it made sense to start with the Leia character model and work from there. So I'm going to take a drink of water and then we'll get started. Excuse me. I managed to swallow it down the wrong way. Yeah, sorry about that. There we go. So basically, to throw in a Game of Thrones reference, winter is coming. Lost Fires, yep. Well, the book says that Winter looks identical to Princess Leia apart from her hair colour and obviously the way she dresses, and her eyes are a different colour. So it made sense to start with the Leia character model and then modify that. It's good to see you all here. So Lost Fires, Captain Spire, Renee, Berserker of Thrawn. It's welcome, all of you. And for those who are just lurking, because it says we have 12 viewers. So for those of you just lurking, I hope you enjoy the show too. I hope I'm just giving myself hiccups, because that will not be fun for the stream. I just swallowed some water down the wrong way for those who missed that. Anyway, Winter has white hair. So we're going to start with that. And I don't think she's going to have the same hair cut as Leia, so well, Lost Fires, that must be not quite so exciting when the stream's not on. Anyway, hair. Let's have a look, see what our options are. Jamie, hello and welcome. Jamie, there will be a moment later where I change her eye colour, but I will give you a heads up when I get to that part, so you can look away. But I'm not there yet. We're going to start with her hair. And see what we've got. Oh yeah, this is I should show you what I've done first. This is the updated Leia character model. I didn't stream making this one because it didn't really take a lot of work, and I was very happy with her. Unlike the Han one, which obviously last week you guys helped me a great deal with him, and I'm much happier with him than I was before. But Leia, I think, looks fantastic as she is, so I didn't stream, I just got on with that one. But I thought, well, let's have a look at Winter. And Captain Spire, you are very generous. Thank you for your continual work on the project. Has the new software been all you'd hoped for, and do you find yourself going back to the old version? So, not all of it's been released yet. So I'm still using the old version to do the animation. And then I'm rendering it in NVIDIA Omniverse, which is one of the things that I was able to do thanks to the crowdfunding campaign. There are things it can't do yet, but I know they're in development. And that's okay. They're still working on it, so I can't wait to be able to use all the features. So iClone has soft cloth, which means when Leia walks, her gown floats around like real fabric. Omniverse can't do that yet, but I know they're working on it, so I'm not too worried. Other than I'd obviously kind of wish it was available now, but it's not ready yet. But I'm sure it will be not too far off. And there's some features like that which would be helpful. But the way everything looks, like, it's photorealistic. I'm really happy with that. If you check out the poster I just put on the community page of the Stormtroopers, the armor looks like the armor does in the films. It's got that slightly shiny plastic look, which is what they obviously used for the original costumes. So yeah, I'm very happy with the software so far. I know there's still more features to come, and I'm excited for that, but I don't think I'd be able to render using iClone anymore after seeing how Omniverse can handle things. Who voices Winter? A good friend of mine who lives not too far away from me. Her name's Freya. Sometimes she's here in the chat. I don't think she is at the moment, because she probably has to sleep sensible hours, unlike me. But she has shown up here before as Glitch Knitter. So she hasn't recorded the new dialogue yet, but hopefully we'll get to that soon. I haven't actually sent her the script yet, which is probably something I should do. I'm still sorting some of that out. But she voiced Winter before in chapter 2 and 5, I think it was. Doesn't Winter have any jewelry to speak of? I can't remember. If she wears jewelry or not, I'll have to look. Read the book again. I don't get the impression that Winter is a very relaxed person. She's very serious because she's got that photographic memory, and she can. She's kind of very quiet, and just watches everything, and basically she's recording everything that happens around her. Excuse me a second. I'm going to need to take a sip of water before I get to the rest of your questions. Excuse me. Anyway, Captain Spire, thank you so much for your kind donation there with the super chat. Floopy, let me try showing it. I've still got the link. Give me a second. Floopy has a surprise for the community here, and he sent it to me during the week. Let me see if I can get the link and share it. Myself. I mean, it's my channel, so I'd hope I can. Krogan, hello, welcome. So there's Floopy's link. I will let Floopy explain this. And Floopy, you're right about Freya. She does do an excellent job as Winter, and I will make sure she knows you said that. Hoppy, if you don't mind paying us to run around, what? Excuse me? I feel like there's meant to be a little bit more before that, and it kind of didn't get posted. You might need to elaborate. Erotic Pope, hello and welcome. No problem. You explain it, because it is your creation. And I'm going to get started on my creation. So, hair. I don't think Winter's going to have any moustaches. So, hairstyles. Now, I did have one in mind. I believe it was this one. Ah, yes, Empire at War. You know, Winter was in the X-Wing books, which are obviously written. They're set before Heir to the Empire, but written after. And she was in Scoundrels and the Rogue Squadron comics. And I think she's appeared in a few other places as well. So this is a potential hairstyle for her. Obviously it needs to be white, which I'll change once I've got the style. Let's see what else we've got. Somebody X, welcome. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this hair. So we're going to change the colour of it because she's described to have white hair. No, Winter's not going to get a moustache, though I'm sure Floopy will add one. Alright, where's the option to change the colour? I'm not going to be watching the holiday special. You're brave if you do yourself. Right, so somehow, Floopy, I knew you were going to say that. So the hair comes in different pieces. So the base colour I set to white, as bright as it can be, but the other, basically the other strands are still brown. So that makes a big difference. Jamie, she has this one braid here. Winter's outfit, I'm actually going to use the same outfit she had before, which I will load in after we got the hair and everything sorted out. Although, I do have some new outfit options. We'll have a look at those first, otherwise she'll be wearing what she was wearing before. Right, so we're going to move on to... So the hair's in two pieces. You've got the braid here and then the sort of upper bit here, which is called side swept. Lost Vase, Winter does indeed have different colour eyes. I just haven't got to it yet. Been chatting and then starting with the hair. So I thought the hair is the most distinguishing feature, so we'll start with that, and then we can do the other details. Somebody X, yes, this is Winter, but so the book describes her as having a very strong resemblance to Leia, which is how she's able to impersonate her a few times. And she's also from Alderaan. Right, so we're going to move on the upper hair, so let's... Now she's got these strands of brown hair here, and I'm not sure. Okay, so the part of that. There we go. At the moment she's looking like a Targaryen. You're right, this is quite a bright colour. Let's have a look at... Does actually match the art available. If you look at her, do a Google image search for Winter Star Wars, there's lots of pictures of her, and she does have quite bright hair. On the other hand, they're mostly comic book drawings, and this is obviously a more realistic style, so I may come back and tinker with it. But that's a solid base there for the start. Jamie, we are going to do the eyes next, so just give you a little bit of a warning. Actually, I believe her eyes are blue. Let's see. Winter. Yeah, eye colour blue. That's her Wikipedia entry. So yeah, eyes. This. I think a nice. There we go. Eyes are set. You can look back. I went for pale blue. I think that works. She's not pregnant, so I think I should probably fix that. Let's see. I've got to find out where the waist, that's probably here. Nope. It's in full body. How did you imagine winter looking? Is it the chest? Chest going to be the upper level, apart from body. Wow, you can really go in depth with some of these chest options. Huh. Sinus, hello, welcome. So this is interesting. The pregnant slider is at 0, and she's very visibly pregnant here. Diego, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Hello, welcome. Winter's supposed to look like Leia, so I don't know why they didn't do that in the picture. I think what's happened is the sliders got reset when the character model got updated during the update processes, which is automatic when I did layer. Might be able to fix that. Let's have a look at the body body morphs. There we go. Hopefully this doesn't interfere with her face, and it didn't. Also didn't fix the problem. Let's try this one. Stephanie, hello and welcome. What am I going to do next? I would probably move on to Dark Force Rising. You guys are hilarious. Repack for... Let's try this one. I'd like to encourage other filmmakers and animators to pick up the other books and and adapt them. So that would be my preference for the other books, because it takes so long just to do one book. I don't know if I'll be dying of old age before I get too far with... What is wrong with this? Okay, so I don't know why it's still making her look pregnant. I wonder if it's the actual outfit. Right, we're going to go back to her original shape, which was... that one. Okay. I'm going to change her outfit and figure out that later. Saving reload may work, but that's something I'll come back to. I'll figure the problem out later. Let's just get the rest of her outfit done, because I don't think me trying to figure this out on the stream isn't going to be that interesting when I'm supposed to be creating the character. So Freya, who voices Winter, really wants me to do the Crystal Star. Not Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal is something very different. So this is going to be weird that's in shoes, but I've got some new outfits, and I believe there's a good one for Winter here. Right. Get rid of that and that. And her arms are missing. The Dark Crystal Star. The Mads, welcome. Just across the English Channel. Stephanie, yeah, it should. I haven't got to that yet. Started with the hair, did the eyes, tried to figure out her pregnancy bump, which didn't work. Now we're on her outfit, and she's got some holes in her arms. This is going well. Actually, I do know what the solution to that holes in her arms is. That I can fix that very easily. Oh yeah. Her arms are fixed. She's got some clipping here, which I think is the result of the pregnancy bump, which hopefully when I figure out how to solve that will make that go away. If not, there are other ways to deal with it. It's a good outfit. I think she needs a coat over the top. Maybe. Kind of hides most of it. No. We'll go with that. For now. Actually, what dress options have we got? Oh, winter gown. That's the gown that I had her in before. I can't use the blue one, it's for a different project that I don't own the... the design for, so I can't use it for anything other than what's there. But I do have some other stuff in here. That's very bright. So I like the design, but I don't like the colour. Fortunately, that is very easy to fix. Kings and Generals, hello, welcome. Yeah, I'm really liking this. Obviously she's got a clipping problem with her shoulders here. Again, that is an easy fix. Ignore back faces. Just drag this up a little bit. There we go. Right, I'm going to save. So I don't want to lose the progress. I think she looks great. Apart from this. I'm starting to get some ideas for that, which I'll experiment with later, because it might take a little while, and again, it's not the most exciting thing to watch. Let's give her some eyebrows. Weirdness in the... I think it's just the design of the fabric. Somebody X, I watch Have I Got News For You? And Would I Lie To You? I have seen QI and never mind the Buzzcocks, but I prefer the other two. I really like having the feedback from you guys as I'm making these characters. It really makes the whole experience better because I can get your feedback and you guys can help me. So let me zoom in a little bit and turn this off. So these eyebrows are painted on as part of the texture when the face scan process to generate the shape of her head. So basically I'm just going to cover them up. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, they're too dark, so we're going to lighten them up. Obviously they don't need to be as dark as her hair because that wouldn't look right either. But obviously they need to... see. That's a little bit too light. I know they look kind of shiny here. They won't in the actual scene. Right, we're going to... There probably is a better way to do this, but this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to lower them a tiny bit so that they cover up the black ones underneath. And pull them in a little bit. For the upper lip, it's probably some of the lighting from the face scan. I think what's going to really help is if I quickly edit out the painted on eyebrows. So I'm going to launch the texture into Paint Shop Pro. You won't be able to see me do this, so bear with me just a moment. Basically I'm just drawing out, removing the painted on eyebrows, which you can't see me doing because of the way I've got OBS set up, but it should make a bit of a difference. Right, that's one done. It's a little bit rough, but then the actual eyebrows would... I think that's made an improvement on this side. Her eyes are a bit shadowy. I'll fix that as well. Let's get rid of the other eyebrows first. I can see where you're thinking she looks like Ciri. I'm actually trying to make sure she doesn't look like Daenerys. Although, now thinking about it, if Winter looks like Daenerys and Leia looks like Winter, then Leia's also going to look like Kira. From Solo, which might play a part in his interest in her. But of course, that's not something you'd ever want to say to Leia. Thus far, you're giving me ideas there. Right, second eyebrow's done. I'm just going to lighten up the area around the eyes so they don't look quite so shadowy. And then I'll save it, and then you'll be able to see what I've done. Hopefully this works. Actually, I'll tell you who she's reminded me of now. Carol from The Walking Dead. Is there a movie or show I hate the most? TV show, The Flash. I really enjoyed it when it got started, and then each season that progressed, just things got really bad to the point where I was only watching it for the crossovers with the other shows in the Arrowverse. But even then, it was a real slog. You're right, Melissa McBride would make a good Winter, although I think Winter should be a little bit... I don't want to insult Melissa, but Winter, at least in this part of the story, is a bit younger than Melissa. I've watched Moon Knight. I was looking forward to the last episode tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Wednesday. I'm really enjoying it. It's not what I expected, but I like that it's different. So it's not just another superhero origin story. It's something that's very unique for the MCU. Can I show that hair? Yes, I can. I gave up with The Flash after Crisis. I just couldn't bring myself to watch it anymore. I still watch The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead. It kind of feel that The Walking Dead kind of dragged for a while, but it really picked up, and I'm really enjoying it. Although I'll be sad when it's over because the current season has been excellent. Yeah, she is looking a bit old. I think it's the hair. It's too grey, not white. Let's have a look at... Yeah. Flippy, I think you're right. I just looked up Daenerys, because obviously she doesn't look old, but she has white hair. And her hair is whiter than this. So let's have a look at these options. I might go for a slightly blue tinge. Because if you have it just pure white, it's going to look like she's wearing a wig. Let's go to this Daenerys picture again. Ah. It's not... There we go. Daenerys has got slight blonde tinge in her hair. Elsa is another one I should have looked up. No moustache. Flippy, you can add the moustache. So the current season of Fear the Walking Dead isn't as great as it used to be either. It's kind of relying on the... There's a trope that really annoys me, which is one of the things that's really put me off The Flash. Is when you've got the group of heroes and they keep running up against the villain, and then they don't kill the villain or do anything to stop him. They let him get away when they've got plenty of opportunities to stop him, but they let him get away simply because the season needs to be 20 episodes long, and if they catch him too quickly, then that's the story over. But it ends up being really irritating because it's just stupid reasons for not doing it. And Fear the Walking Dead's been doing that. Right, I'm going to save that. Still need to sort that out. You get rid of that, and yeah. Hopefully now you said Elsa, that's all I keep seeing now as well. She's floating because there's no ground. In the character creator, it's just the character itself. This is the neutral facial expression. So when she's actually in the scene, I'll animate the face there to give her a smile. But she does have... She is kind of haunted by the memory of Alderán's destruction. So I kind of get the impression she doesn't smile too much. Amazon, that's very kind of you. I'm glad you feel like I'm up to the challenge of making this series. Yeah, I think the blue dress is what's doing it for the Elsa look, which grey adjacent. Actually, that's the colour I'm probably going to settle for, something along those lines. That's less Elsa. But I kind of want to keep the Elsa look for a meme joke before I fix it, so... Make the dress orange. Like that. Well, my understanding is she marries one of the Rogue Squadron pilots, not Luke. Into the unknown region, so I like that. Okay, so I think we're coming to the end of the stream. Stephanie, I had thought you might be. Lost Files, you mean bags under the eyes? It would be possible. I don't think I'm going to do that though. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream now because I'm reasonably happy with the way she looks. I may tinker with her a little bit more off stream. Well, again, besides fixing that. But yeah, I'm going to save and end the stream there and go to get some sleep. But as always, it's been great chatting with all of you. So I was just getting distracted reading the chat. So thank you all for your input. I do appreciate it, and appreciate all of you guys. So have a good night. Enjoy May the 4th on Wednesday, and I will see you next time. May the Thrawn be with you, and may the Thrawn be with you on the 4th. And be sure to check out the community page on the 4th as well. Good night.